Hi, this is Jim from JRCLOCKER on eBay. I'm here with you tonight to do another little tip on SixBit. This is the software program we use to upload and manage our eBay listings. Tonight, I want to do a little bit of a review of a clock we kind of looked at last night. and it's 2 hours from being up for 24 hours. And it's this one right here. And we're going to go over here and look and see how. See, it's pretty nice. Now, you have to understand that lots of the stuff that we sell need to be fixed. They need things. This one here, if you can look at the picture, it needs hands. Also, right by the windmill, the water wheel, there's a deer, full-grown female deer that's supposed to be there, and those little deer does, or not does, the little fawns in the middle there dance. And it's pretty cool. And this isn't extremely old. The figures up on top that dance around are, I believe, plastic, I'm not sure, or some kind of composite. Anyway, let's see. So it has 15 bids, it has 98 hits, and 17 watchers. It's currently at $84, and it still has a long way to go. And let me see, and its duration is 7 days. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that real quick. Also, currently in this store, we have 2,867 items up, and we have 20 auctions scheduled on SixBit tonight. So that will go up a little bit. Anyway, we're reaching out to get to 3,000. Every time we get up there, we get so many sales get cut back. Anyway, but I just wanted to show you that sometimes auctions are good. Tonight, I am going to set up an auction for you, and that's where we're going right now. Sell items. Okay, so this is how we set up our auctions really quickly on SixBit. I have a women's necklace probably from the 50s or 60s. It is Swiss, I believe 17 jewel, but we'll get into that when we get to the pictures here shortly. But anyway, so what I did was I went over to previously listed. I have a pretty big catalog there, a lot of stuff I've put in retirement, which is further down here. Anyway, but I have a nice catalog. This is basically the reserve team, the catalog. I go to this, it's not only stuff that's running, but it's also stuff that has run in the past. Did I say that right? Has run its course in the past. Maybe that's a better way to say it. But anyway, so over here, but it's a necklace, and it's a women's pendant watch necklace. Anyway, so I don't think it can be a lapel watch, but it is a pendant watch. Anyway, so here's I'm going to try to figure out which is the best for me. Well, it's not sterling silver. Not sterling silver. I guess this was back. This wasn't too long ago. This was back in January, about a year ago, or a little over a year ago. Okay, that I did these two. And then this one was back in 2017. See, I can see it up there. And, I started it at $19, or I sold it for $59.99. I had $23 in. I probably sold it for $59.99 because it was a 9-karat solid gold pendant necklace. Watch for parts for repair. Lots of stuff I sell are for parts for repair. But let's look at this last one here. Here's one. Vintage Lady Swiss gold tone fashion pendant necklace watch running. Kind of sounds like mine, and you'll see that in a second why I feel it sounds like that's the one I should pick. This is way back in July of 2016 I wrote this ad. But I highlight it, I go up here to the corner, I push duplicate, and now we duplicate it with the last used settings, meaning if I wanted some other special things to come along, then I like, let's say I was selling horseshoes, and the horseshoes I was selling look exactly like the horseshoes I've sold in the past. I might want pictures. If pictures were available, I might do a custom here and then drop it down and say, yeah, give me pictures. But I don't want to do that. So I want to, because that, yeah, it works well. I do it all the time. All right, duplicate last settings. All right, so now it's been duplicated and it's right up here to under construction. Everything that's under construction goes to under construction. All right, so I'm going to open it up. I don't usually do it this way. I didn't actually get a number yet, so I have to figure that out. I do know the person, I mean, where we got it. It's Gigi, which was the cuckoo clock store we bought out. And I do know that I only have like $1 in it, if that. And then I go here, I go Gigi, and then I don't know if it's branded or not, but we're going to find out here in a second, because I'm going to go find pictures. Now, the pictures I took real quick, and I took them, it's not in network, it's here under my, okay, here's the pictures. I'm going to grab that one, and I'm going to grab these all together. This is how I'm getting pictures. I should have gone a little slower. Okay, let me go back. Cancel. All right. So I go up here, add pictures. Now we have a photographer, and she's under Office 2. That's her computer. I can go into her computer and I get and see Hillary's work 2000. You know, there you go. But I took these pictures myself, so I have them on my SanDisk K. It's one of my drives, and I'm going to open it up here, and this is what I want, the last pictures I just took, and I'm going to open them. Now I'm going to show you something else real quick, because if I forget it, and we're waiting, there it is. So it goes to the last picture, now it goes to the first picture. All right. A little detour over here, because this was an old ad that I drew from, and back in the days when you could put like cool decoration themes and stuff like that, yeah, that's not a good thing to do with eBay anymore, because Google doesn't like it. So Google search is what it's all about. And so, all right, anyway, so I got and this is a gold tone, so I can keep it there, and I'll tell you here in a second. If you double click on the picture, it opens in a bigger screen. Just thinking about it. Okay, there we go. I believe it's 17 joules. Now, I don't like it this big. You notice over here it's 2,000 megapixels wide. I like all my pictures to be 2,000, and you can set up SixBit to bring every picture in, even if it's not at 2,000, 1,800, it comes in at 2,000. You can set that up when you're setting up the way you want. But anyway, I'm going to crop this because I want it to be really up there. Okay, so that's cropped. Now I'm going to go back and resize. Watch what happens when I put. Okay, now it's real big, but all I have to do is you go to the next picture, and then you come back, and then it's resized itself. Okay, so this is a 17 joule Swiss shock-resistant movement. It is actually running. This is new old stock, so I will remember to put that back in my ad title. This I don't remember. I'll have to look. I'm going to do this ad generally. I'm not going to actually post it. I want to go back. There's some things notes I didn't take. So it's a Swiss movement, and I did wind it, and it runs. And I believe I set it for time. And Jeff, my son, said, "Yeah, it's keeping good time." Okay, but that I will check out beforehand. But see how this is a little bit blue here? I want to get rid of that. So I go right here to contrast. and I go up here to brightness, and I really want to try to get that white. Okay, then I just go on to the next one. I can crop that one. It's not anything to write home about as far as it is mid-century though, and because this stuff was bought, I believe this says made in Germany, and the person that owned it had a little shop, but she came to the U.S. She was actually German. She came to the U.S. After marrying a soldier after World War II. And do the next thing here and come back. All right. Now, the second picture, you don't have to worry about white. It's the first one you have to worry about. It has to be a white background. Okay, so if it looks better like this, then you just leave it alone. And I'll just, I can, again, really quick crop stuff here. So I'm going to put it down. I'm going to make it a little skinnier over there, a little skinnier over there. And then I'm going to resize, always resize. And then, let me see here. I forgot. I have to find out where it says where it's actually when it was made. Crop. I'll crop that. What it does, it just the thumbnails jump, especially the first picture. The thumbnails are bigger. It's closer when people are going through stuff. They definitely notice it. We get a lot of views. I always like to get a little side view, and so I'm just going to leave that the way it is, and we'll go back. Now watch what happens, because this is the picture before. It always keeps that picture before you edit, and then so when I close this picture is going to change rather drastically. There you go. Anyway, so that's that part of it. Now I need to still get an inventory control number. I don't have one right now. I know it's in the 530s, somewhere in there. So I'm going to put 530. All right, just so you know. So 530. And because I just had to reprint a sheet for him, and that started at 521, and I know there were some things that got done. Okay, I'm babbling now. Let me see down here. Analog watch shape is not round, square. It is round. Man, they got a lot of stuff here. Okay, it's Switzerland. It's vintage. It's dress style, I guess. I don't know. I guess this kind of stuff is coming back, so, who knows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start it at down here, okay, just so you know. The starting for auctions is $9.99. And the shipping, yeah, I can ship it for that. I'm going to see something, though. I think that, yeah, I changed it, but I didn't change the title. Cancel. I'll have to, let me change that right now. Okay, this one right here, I believe it is. I just got to change the title. See, it's 2000. I didn't change the whole thing. And it's a key for when I do stuff that I see this. I see that because postal rates just went up. I just did a video yesterday about postal rates going up and how to change real fast. See how it changed? I just changed the. Okay, so down here, that's take care of that. If I want to write something about it, for consideration, you finish, it's made by, I don't know, we'll take that out, and I'll answer that later. That is running. It's a wind-up watch that is running. Yeah, okay. It's been tested. It has not been tested, actually, because it really hasn't. The case is about end of gold chain is okay. I'll do that measurement and everything. I just wanted to show you how fast you can get like a previous one. You can put in your notes and redo it, and make it the way you want to make it. But the biggest thing that I do is that here, see this. This is the right category on eBay. This is the right category in my store. It's pre-owned, but now I got to change that so it's new with tags. That disappears when you do new. That won't show. Let me see what else. I got the shipping in. It does have its own original box, as I don't know. This woman was, I believe, at one point in time had thoughts of having a gift store, and her husband had, or actually, had a welding shop and a service station. And I mean, this service station went back to pre-World War II, and I guess he came home with her, carried on the business, but it had been, they had both passed quite a while ago, and the estate was left, just hanging in there, and it was a really shame. But anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today, and all you have to do is push save there, and there's now the pictures are in there, and and it's ready to go. Now, normally what we would do is, because it's an auction, it's a 7-day auction, we just put it right there. I will go and make sure that everything else is correct. I just wanted to give you the gist of how to do it. Anyway, hang in there. I'll see you the next time with another 6-bit tip.